Korea. Korea is run by run, everybody came here to work. I called the credit card company, and the lady picked up and helped me with credit card process. It was pre-approved. I don't know if it's gonna get approved, but it was pre-approved. And after hung up, every job is filled. Every job, even those jobs, even trash, anything is filled. So if so, it's not particularly assisted, right? Everybody is kind of treated the same. If you could, do well at your job, you advance. If you don't like it, you get another job. If you don't want to work, I don't know, get assistance from the city or town. So everybody just living a life, right? And there's people who spit. There's people who's nice. There's people who's kind of perverted. There's people who's not perverted. There's people respectful. People like idiotic. All different type of people. And that's what I see. Like this guy, Kang Tae-hun, about 42 years old. He's been here since last year July, and he's very smart. I think he went to good school. He had a good education. His demeanor is really, I like his demeanor. Uh, but he told me that last year when it snowed, he was shoveling snow. Uh, he was crying inside, right, with ESP, and I was really sad. Um, Probably, I'm thinking that why mm, mm, probably he probably wants to get a different job. He's probably went to school, good family. He probably never thought that he'd be doing like shoveling snow, and he felt really bad. So when he was talking about it, he was really sad. I felt really sad. I could barely talk. And so like with him, uh, if I didn't came here, he will probably like, you know, what job is there that I could use my education and get a better job. But I think even this job is better. It's okay for compared to China. Is China that bad? Is it that bad? He's making about $2,000. He's probably college educated, maybe army, maybe in the army 4 year degree, maybe good grades or maybe good school. But is it that bad? Um, Yeah, what about I don't know how they process it. What about the rich people then? Rich people, did they sell their home and sell their home and did they buy the apartment here? Like totally immigrated here? Um, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, a lot of processing, and a lot of that's a lot. It's legitimate, right? If they did that, right? But that's really a lot of work. It's hard to figure if they did that or not. But if they sold their house, home, apartment, whatever, their land, whatever, and they sold that, and they came here and they bought one of these apartments, um, then it's legit, right? It's not like go inside here and live. Um, I don't know, maybe different cases. But I look at here, I sit here, look at all this. I see old people, old men, delivering newspaper. I see old ladies delivering newspaper, delivering this and that. Young guys working, he's handsome guys, delivering, food, banchan, and really handsome guys. Just life, right? Or like, just I guess just like push and pull. This type of people, this type of people, this guy's an asshole. Like but just life, right? Just life. Some people, I guess, some security guards sit here in this station right here. 10, 20 years. You know, they eat their 50 cents lunch, which their wife made, and they save all the money. After 10 years, 15 years, they buy a little apartment or a little house. Not, not meaningless life. Is it meaningless life? 10, 15 years of security guard. Buy a little apartment, raise their kid. Their kid goes to do college, becomes a doctor, lawyer, or somebody, and life continues like that, right? But I think nobody's particularly assisted. Uh, you know, especially put up like that, right? Maybe only in Africa TV and you know, Chinese Americans, they have their stupid fake mukbang. Their own subscribers, but I think with here everybody's just you know if they could advance, they work hard, they advance. There's an advanced position, they advance. If they wanna quit, they quit, and nobody's particularly special treatment, right? Maybe they're maybe that's what they're betting on. Nobody gets special treatment, and Nick, you shouldn't get special treatment. Maybe something like that, right? Nick will find that fair. Because you have to admit, Korea. I guess Korea. Korea is better. But it's, but you know what the Chinese people, you know, uh, of course China's better, right? China's better, but it's too big and not properly organized. But you know, Korea is better. Uh, I'm kind of I'm not really tired. I feel maybe a little bit tired. You know. Luckily, you know that alcohol, 35 proof alcohol makes me sleep. Makes me sleep. Even you know, as soon as I drink a shot of that, I sleep right away deeply. So that helps me a lot. But I could be a little bit tired. But I could you know when I see people in the morning, wow, that guy must be like tired. You know, he must be tired. You know that those stupid mukbang and stupid Africa TV, those bullshit. You know they pay their own people. Their own people look at it. Their own people pay them money. You know that's the Chinese Americans, right? So everybody, all these people from China came to Korea to work, um, and they don't have, but also in America, right? They don't have enough sense to not wear the earpiece. People are uh, not smart enough to not wear the earpiece. But you know, everybody in America they're wearing earpiece. A lot of people in America wearing earpiece. They're even getting married with earpiece. They're having babies with earpiece. So it doesn't really matter. Right? So anyway, I just imagine myself being like a 50-year-old, you know, 50-year-old man, just you know, working here day in day out, 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 20 years, until I retire. You could actually retire. You know, you could work if you work 25 years. The retirement is what? Uh, what do they say? They pay you 1 month every year. So if you work 20 years, they pay you 20 times your your pay your pay. Yeah, that's you know that's if the company's still around, right? You get the retirement. If the company goes bankrupt, there is no the retirement. So my feet's nearly better. I think the heel is nearly better, but there's a new one, or there's still water uh, between my legs, between my toes. Once those heal, it should be my feet should be um, good. Then I'm losing weight. Things then I should be like normal. But these guys walk really fast. They really walk so fast. I think that within since I came to Korea, I think that I just learned to walk slow. I wear army boots. 2012, 20 until 2016, I was wearing army boots. I think I just adapted to the army boots to walk slow. Yeah, they could do it. They could do the work in 30 minutes, but they do it in 5 minutes, and they rest. Uh, like you could take a 30-minute, like 순찰, 30-minute, what's 순찰? Patrol. You could take 30-minute patrol, but they do it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and they rest. So I don't know if they're and I think maybe I told him I can't walk fast. They eat fast. They eat fast. They do everything fast. So I guess there's a young guy. I guess his family's, I guess, well, rich, not rich, but kind of rich, and I guess he's probably came with his parents maybe. So I guess what can I say, right? So I ordered a credit card. Probably the credit card is maybe $500 to $1,000. I ordered the credit card, it's pre-approved credit card, and I got the rental assistant. I got that. I got the pay from here, so I'm covered. I'm covered. Covered. Right? For next month, you know. I don't have to bother 주인 아저씨 or ask him, you know, to wait. This morning I got up. I said, I should get a loan. I should get a loan, right? I should call a loan shark and I get a loan. Like I looked up the internet and I looked at the bank I'm using and I went to loan section. Oh, the loan takes 30 days. A lot of paperwork. Then I looked at the credit card. Credit card's no paperwork, obviously, right? So I applied for that and you know, then I came here. That I asked when do I get paid. They said, and the date falls right. All dates are okay for me to pay the rent and have 차비, have bus fare, train fare. I'm down to my last uh, few $10 to $20, right? But it could be done. Uh, I'm down to my last $100, right? So kind of kind of everybody's working. Everybody's working. So two girls there. Uh, they're probably living with their parents. Maybe this is the expensive apartment. Expensive apartment. Or maybe they rent the apartment. Maybe they rent it from the buyer.